Alright, guys. Well, it's getting a little later than I had wanted to start this, but I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed. Yeah, loons, I got the same crappy chairs. I didn't realize it, but I actually do. I'll have to find something better. So, I did a little upgrade here. Uh, kind of carried the motif over here, put some matching faucets on there, at least the outside ones. Put a little breakfast bar here with some stools. And that's the interior for now. And, you know, kind of put a deck out here, dress this up a little bit. And let me scoot over here and you'll be able to see they uh, they did a bit of a number on my horde base. Not too bad. There's a hole right here. I don't know how far they got in there. I don't know if they got really far at all, but there is a breach right down here. So the spiders were jumping in there. Nobody got in. A lot of this debris here is from acid taken away. I had a block fall on my head, in fact. So that's the base. It's getting a little worse for wear, but it's still standing. And actually, I mean, I can keep the horde going because when they fall in, and I just sit here with this rifle, which, this rifle does 101. I wonder if that changed it, because I could have sworn it did more damage. But this shotgun does 186. It's got a duckbill on it, and I'm using slugs. Now, I don't know if that affects it in any way. I think, let's see. If I just, no. If I just put regular ammo. Wow. That's crazy. So it's nothing. Nothing without the slugs. I wish I'd have made more slugs. That's crazy. All right, well, 186 damage of slugs. Well, this is definitely for a particular situations, demos, which I don't think I'm at. Not quite. All right, let's go on up. No, no, you want to jump up there. There we go. That's not necessarily in a good place, so we're going to go west. I have a little apron on here. Alright, we're going to go out west. Not going to really need that. Nope. We're headed out west, guys. A bit opposite of the continental United States. No, 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 no. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that tree. That tree's a nuisance. We'll get a little altitude, but I don't want to go. Oh, look at this. And it constantly either rains or is hazy. So I'll be happy to get to the green biome, if nothing else, just so maybe it'll be clear. This is not a good place for this gyro, because just flying short distances, I can't get a render in when it's so hazy. Rendering is bad enough. Let me take it down a little bit. Of course, a lot of this is just terrain I've already been through. For those of you, you know, that don't care, don't want to see the tour, just skip ahead. But I figured some people may want to see what renders in. I know I do. So you can watch it with me. This, I imagine. Yeah, I've been over all this so far, so. Not the interior part, so I'll fill it in. Oh, I should have put all this stuff in the gyro. Well, when I get there, I'll sort it out. What is that off in the distance? Oh, there's a nice POI. Or is that just another mountain? That's just another mountain. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't been this far. So I am looking for a city. I know that surely there's some cities, you know? Gotta be. But I have not. That's in, before I went up north, because I know it's going to go into a colder region as I go up north. I'm really looking for, you know, I'm looking for schematics, I'm looking for recipes. I'm looking for some specific loot. When I see it, I'll know it. Oh, we're already into the cold? Yeah, this is the wide expanse that I have not yet seen. Drop a little bit of altitude. Get a little closer look. Interesting. That looks like a nice loot, but it's not conducive to land on for sure. What is that place? This is my first run through of the game. At least out, you know, I've watched some of the earlier versions. That's an interesting place. I didn't bring anything for the cold, guys. I'm gonna start getting cold here in a second. All my stuff is hot weather gear. Is the plane gonna fly me? Is it gonna run me over? That'd be funny. Well, there's a building. That looks like a similar building to the other one. This other complex here. I'm not sure I can land on that. It's gonna get frosty here in a second. Or is this just what? That is snow. That at least is a building I could land on. Maybe. Haven't gotten a good enough look at it yet to be able to say. And it may just be too cold here for me to worry with it. I mean, it's a building like that, I can just land on the ground, but... Yeah, that's not one I could use. That parking garage I could. But there's a lot of structures here. Oh, a stadium? Yeah, I don't know about football players. Well, that does... Yeah, you could land on that. It's pretty broken up though. Interesting place. I could land on the stadium. I like the open area. I think I'm gonna be too cold here though. Yeah, I'm already experiencing, and I didn't bring any cold weather clothing. I wasn't planning to go to the colder climate, but this is a cool spot. Okay, so I'm gonna need to head back over this way. This looks like it'll be all green over here. I'm gonna stick to the green biome so I don't have any issues. It's all barren out here. I'm getting a little frosty there, huh? Come on now. Am I still too cold? Thank you. What is this? This mountaintop mansion up here? Or is that just a rock structure? It looks like a rock structure. But I thought it had some semblance of some type of architecture, but nah, it's just like a rock. Just another big rock. I see a lot of big rocks. Yep, it's just a big rock. Okay, so I'm making a path back at this point. Let's head more north. I'm still stuck in Phoenix. There's got to be some civilization somewhere, huh? Tell me I get to a city somewhere. I mean, I've run through those little towns. I haven't totally looted them, but I've gotten most of the main structures. I haven't gone to the big military base. I went to the small one, but the big one, they kind of ate my lunch. Of course, I was there many moons ago and kind of pulled them all out and just tried to take them out, but there's just more and more coming. The place is loaded. Ended up getting my infection rate was too high and I had to abandon it, and I never did go back. Back to the desert? No. We don't want desert. We'll just stay in this little narrow stretch. Like to find traders as well. There's a trader right down there. Nice. Okay, cool. I guess I'll have to do some zigzag so I can get this all rendered in. What is this gonna look like? I did not think about bringing cold weather clothing at all. But I'm not gonna get too far and I'm gonna have to land, so... That's a pretty big place as well. So it would seem the wintry biomes are rich, at least. in their congregated form, where there's actually some civilization. There's some nice looking PLIs down there. Can you imagine all the loot that's down there? Probably all the loot I would possibly want is right down there on my left. I'm looking for a rooftop. That down there could be, but it's cold. I don't want to venture into the cold at this moment. Let's get this rendered in. Not much here. Looks kind of like just a repeat of what I've already seen. Yeah. Junk cars. Just a small little town. But they do have bookstores. Not the large ones, but right now I want to go to an extreme distance to one point. I still got plenty to go. But we're about to get to the ocean, huh? So it only goes so far, and then look at all that territory just there for nothing. Are there cities under the ocean? I need scuba gear to go loot underwater zombies. Wouldn't that be interesting? Now, is this all the way? I'll let it render in a little further just to see, because I mean on the map. Yeah, okay, well, I'll have to believe that that's all water. I find it hard to believe there's another land mass past there. Doesn't seem like it would make that much sense. Well, now I'm intrigued to find out whether I have an additional green biome beyond the desert. Yeah, and all this time I've had this chopper, I have not taken the time to go on a sightseeing tour. Just locally. Just make some little local runs to go to the trader with, the furthest trader that I found. They seem to be good back and forth with loot. I get what I don't find at one, I can often find at the other. But that's it. Just those two traders so far. Gonna stretch out my gas a little bit. I know it's annoying. The droning. I think there's gonna be another green zone. I'm not hot. I'm just uncomfortably warm. Put it that way. So let's go inland a little bit. It is 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere, clear it out, and stay there for the night. But I have a little bit of time. This is like, oh, good. I have some civilization. It's bound to happen. Interesting. That's the first time I've seen this building that I know of. I haven't, it's not like I've seen all these places from the air, so. Now, of course, when you land on the roof, sometimes it's just guns blazing, right? We shall see. Just auto rotating here. Come on. Man, I may have to make a pass. I'm still up there a ways. Oop, that hurt. Ooh, I hope it doesn't fall through. That fell through. Okay, well, it can stay up there. As long as it can stay up there. Okay. And I cracked a bone. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with that perspective. And here they all come, right? Okay, so none of them are actually out here yet. Do I have a splint? No. Am I full? Yes. I probably should find a room, close the door, and put a chest down, but I really don't want to do it here. Let me see if I can find, this is a good spot right here. That's only got 6 shots. Let me put you in. Not good. Ooh, bad, bad, bad. I am stunned now. Okay. I gotta take care of these guys and get a bandage on. No, you gotta actually aim. You gotta aim at them. I'm not bleeding though. Still up. Missed that completely. Okay. I need a splint. Oh, I don't have my goggles on. Don't care. Well, that helped. That was fortunate. They're right above me, aren't they? No. Boy, they just kind of sneak up on you, don't they? They just like to let me get to whatever's. Ooh, got a spot on the floor there. A little Spartan. Thank you. Thought for a minute it wasn't gonna let me loot it. There's nothing here. I'll have to more carefully look at what's available here after I. We already cleaned out all the lockers? That's worthless. There we go. I already have it. I don't think I have. I think I have several of them. Yeah, I need to get upstairs and put all this stuff away. But I'm not interested in any of this. So just here. I can come back. Let me go get my chopper. So we need to get to the stairs. So I don't see stairs up. So we are at right at roof level. What is with all the because it's at a school? Okay. So we have down, so there's got to be some way up other than me nerd pulling it up there. Surely there's an up somewhere, right? Let me get over here to the edge. Okay. Hmm. Well, I mean, it's quite possible there's no access from in the school. I mean, other than maintenance going up there. It's got to be something somewhere, huh? No. Library. I mean, there's where we want to go, right? Now, there's probably going to be several of them in here. Ah, guys, I need to get at this stuff. Let's see. What do I have that I can toss? Anything? You can go for a second. Let's see. You. Actually, I'll put you down. It'll run out. That's fine. We'll take the 44 out for the moment. That may come in handy. Definitely not going to use the rocket launcher. Don't need that gun in here. Let's see. Learn how to care for your bat. And oh, cool. Okay. Which... What else? Repair can go the time being. I can drink that. Don't need that yet. The glasses can go all in there. Don't need my wrench. Don't need 10 of those. Need something to drink. Paper. Wood for the time being. So that is just wood. Okay. Now. Yeah, why don't you come help me out here? No. If somebody's in here, they're not making a fuss about it, I can tell you that. I wish I'd have kept the door now. Nobody's out there. Yeah, like I needed that. I did not need that. Didn't need that either. Come on, give me stuff I don't have. Maybe. We'll have to see in a minute. It's a good thing about books and recipes and what. You can read them, they're gone. You got them, it's done. I am getting all those books, aren't I? Ooh, what was that? I think I got another 44. I don't know if I have the actual schematic to do that. I have found all the 44s. These Ezra scavengers could be vicious and packed, deal temp. Really? How to clean and maintain. I think I've read that one before. No, I may not have gotten it. You can learn to craft lanterns, mining animal. Come on, something. Yeah. Not really a big issue. Motion sensor schematic. That I do not have. Chassis schematic. No, I have the frame. I don't think I have, or I don't know. Anyway, we're going to read it. We're going to read you too. I'm less concerned about selling. I do have 66 in there. Okay, good. What else can we find in here? I don't think there's anything else in here. Got all the books. Yes, we did. And it did not prove to be... Boy, it'd be nice to get a couch, but that's an ugly couch. Now, that's a nice office chair. I just don't have an office. Now, this could be a place I could hold up because, all that stuff's out in the chest. I cannot upgrade this block. So, let's see. Good enough. I'm not really hungry, but I have food with me and everything. I don't hear anything else, but just for the sake of... Which if I would have had my wits about me, I would have gone ahead and put the junk turret down. I don't want to get... I don't want to leave my loot. But they're going to be moving fast now, so... They're going to be sprinting. I'm just gonna hold up for here for the time being. I don't think anything's gonna happen. And we'll just come back. No? Really? What if... How about that? So I'll cut it here. I'm going to hang out here because I really, I don't know what to expect. I don't know. I think I have probably gotten most of them, but I'm not in the habit of running around in closed places at night. I mean, could it be any worse than what I did during the day? Probably not. Take a look around. I don't see anything else that is going on in here. But I'll just cut out my little wait time and meet you back here if anything interesting happens. So I'll see you then.